Hey guys, it's Kevin Markarian. Today I'm going to talk about building a system for real estate agents. There's 6 critical steps for this process, and I've been working in this world for 15 years now. The most important thing is you want to get organized. You want to take all your contacts, whether they're your database, your sphere of influence, leads that you're generating, leads that you're purchasing, leads that you've owned, contacts, people that you've met, whatever the case may be. You want to take all your contacts, your database, put them into one place, preferably into a CRM. And there's lots of really great CRM platforms out there. I'm not going to name names, but there's lots of them out there, and some of them are better than others. So you want to do that. Start with that. Second is, now that you've got all your contacts in one place, this allows you to follow up consistently, and you want to maintain a consistent follow-up process. And really the difference between an amateur and a professional is consistency. And if you want to be a professional real estate person, you're going to need to be consistent with your follow-up. And having one place where you can put all your contacts will allow you to be consistent and effective in your follow-up and the time that you're spending working your leads. Number 3 is when you're following up and reaching out to people, it's important to have a clear value proposition. What are you talking about? What are you sharing with them? So know what it is that you're going to say before you reach out. Have something in mind that you're going to talk about before you actually make the call or send out the text or whatever you're doing. So one good way to do that is by past experience, past communication. This is where CRM really gets powerful, is you look at your past communication. What did you guys talk about last time? And when you guys, and reference that in the next conversation. And I always like to reference something that I've done in the past because it triggers a kind of a reminder for them. Oh, right, this is this person, right? Because as you continue to go through more and more contacts, you'll find that people aren't always paying attention, okay? So it's good to remind them and have something to talk about. And then one last thing on that is it's important to understand what's important to them so that you know what to talk about the next time around. Whether it's the type of property that they own, what they want to move to, or what type of property that they want to buy, or maybe it's more about their family or what their kids are going through, or something that they're working on, they're going to school or whatever, right? Whatever career their path they're taking. Just having something that you can reference and then having some sort of a value proposition and knowing what you're going to say before you make the outreach. And then once you've got those 3 things, then you can start building templates, building a streamlined process to nurture your contacts, to nurture your leads, and doing that in an authentic way. So once I've gotten 1, 2, and 3 down, number 1 being organized, 2 being consistent, 3 having a clear value proposition in your follow-up, number 4 is building a process so that you can do that on a long-term basis and kind of do it in an automated way so that I'm leveraging my time, focusing on individuals that are more likely to transact, more of a benefit for the use of my time, okay? So this is where having those templates in place will be very effective because then you can just start to automate the process. And we could talk about, more specifically on automation in another video. Well, now this leads to number 5, which is automating the process. So you're spending less time in the weeds, spending less time finding and nurturing leads and more time closing deals, okay? Then lastly, this is where it gets really exciting. Now that I've gotten organized down, I've gotten number 2, which is be consistent. Number 3, which is having a clear value proposition. Number 4, which is building the templates. Number 5, which is automating the process. Now that I've got that whole thing down, that system, guess what? I can then bring other people in. There's a system that they can use to find success because I've used it. I've been successful. I've already done it, right? I've got my systems. I've got everything down. And now I can start bringing other people on to copy and just follow those templates. And this is what allows you to scale. Now you've got a process that can be used and replicated. And that's the beauty, right? And that's the system that if you follow this system, then you're going to be successful, 100%.